All right, so we're going to start off with a chromatic exercise, and just a little lowdown on the way we'll be filming it. I'll be putting the screen down on this laptop since I have no webcam. That's so I can do both hands at once. Otherwise, I'd be holding something like a camera and only doing one hand at a time. I think this might help you. You'll probably just have to flip your screen around or whatever. Hope that's not too inconvenient. If it doesn't work for you, let me know. I can figure out another way to do it. Anywho, so we'll start off. I won't be going over notes so much, but feel free to let me know if you would like more instruction on the names of the notes as well. I would love to share some like basic form for sitting at the piano if you like that. I just didn't want to record a bunch of instructions that you might already know, but I'm happy to do so if you'd like that. I think it's very important when you play piano. So, yeah. Notice I don't have my foot on the sustain pedal. I will not have it there for this exercise. A lot of people use the sustain pedal when they begin piano. So I just want to say that we're just gonna nice and slow kind of hold on to the notes, and it's not going to be too, as you start this off, it's not going to be too important how quickly you let off the last note. We can get into another time if you'd like. That's more into dynamics, but we'll just start off pretty basic. So yeah, I'll start off with the left hand here, and just a little thing before we do. This is finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, 4, 5. Now on this and is same with the other hand, except on my right hand it's gonna be starting with the thumb again, but it'll be mirrored, right? Since my body's largely symmetrical. Anywho, we'll start with the left hand. And you'll notice on this exercise, for both left hand and right hand, I'm only using the first 3 fingers. So I'm going to start on this middle C, and I'll go down the scale chromatically, which means half step, half step, half step, right? Half step, half step, half step. It's basically just every note in succession. So we'll go starting on middle C. I'll do this real slow here. One, which refers to my finger number. 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. Generally, when I do this exercise, I continue down another octave. Right, like an octave being, if this is the C sharp, I go down to the other C sharp below it. That's an octave. So just to show you, the reason I'm not doing that is because this piano or this computer is limited in its screen width. But from there, I would just continue. Down to there. And back up. Starting on finger 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. You'll notice a pattern, I think, that the only time I'm using the second finger, this one here, right, my pointer finger, is when there's 2 white notes in a row, or 2 white keys in a row. So right here, I'm alternating between 1 and 3. And this keeps your hand ready for transition. That's important. One of the main parts of this exercise is to focus on practicing your transitions for your hand, so that you don't fold over your, I don't go like that and start folding over my own hand. Generally, for transitioning from different positions, like this position to this position to this position, and so on, you're going to use mostly just these 3 fingers. And those are your easiest to the easiest ones to transition with, mostly because of your thumb being able to kind of jump, right? So if we're at finger 3, this thumb's able to jump over here. You can trust me on this one. It makes everything a lot easier if you start this from the get-go. So I'll go over that one more time, and then we'll do the right hand. So left hand, finger 1, starting on C. I'm going to try it with the metronome now. Let's see here. I'm going to go a little slower. I'm going to set it to 90 RPM. I just kind of picked one. And we'll go just nice and slow. Breathe with it. Never forget to breathe while you're playing piano. It's like kind of like yoga in that way, I guess. Who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Cool. So that's the left hand. Generally, I would go. Notice how over here I didn't really miss the beat, so to speak, right? I just kind of kept going. Take your time, though, as you start this off. It's easy to get bored with exercises, and there's as much a practice and patience as there are anything else. So when you get to the bottom there, take a breather. Wait for like a measure or two. Let it count through the metronome. Wait till you're ready. And if you're having any problems with the tempo that you're going at, then slow the tempo down. I always say if I can't do it at the tempo that I'm trying to do it at, then instead of trying to get better at it and meet the tempo, I let the tempo meet where my skill level is with it. So say I couldn't do that. I messed up right here, right? So that was partly because I was making sure the computer was looking at or was getting everything. But generally, if I had messed up like that, it's totally fine. I would then change the speed of the metronome. I'd change the tempo down to, instead of 90 beats per minute, I'd go to 80 beats per minute. If I couldn't do it at 80 beats per minute, start at 70. This is the walk, don't run kind of principle. You check the time. I'm going to switch to another video just so that the files aren't too large. So I'll see you in a second.